Woo woo woo! Was that cringy? I feel like that was cringy. Ow! I don't give a I don't care. Hi everyone, how are you? Long time no see. As you can tell, I'm alive. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. It's just been a while. I can explain. First of all, we're in Medicine Lodge, Kansas, and we are picking up a load of drywall. Surprise, surprise. It's going up to Kansas City, Kansas, so we get to spend the night underneath a bridge like the troll we are. And there is bugs in my truck. Anyway, so where have I been? The last video I uploaded was the pipe video. And what's happened since then? First of all, when I filmed that video, come here, you're ruining my video. When I filmed that video, I was sick. After I recovered, the company asked me if I would be willing to become a trainer again. Say again, because I used to do it in the long ago, back when the company's training was like 8 weeks, and now it's 5, maybe. So I'm like, you know what, they need trainers, fine. I know what I'm doing. I know the company's policies and procedures. I'll train, I'll help you guys out. I really couldn't film during training, well, during the course. It was a 2-day course. And I really didn't get any loads that week. I did like 1 drywall run. And I immediately got a student. Like I finished the class on Friday and I had a student on Monday. And I was trying to figure out the logistics of recording with a student, because I'm pretty sure they don't want to be on camera. I'm not going to force them to be on camera. I just want to make sure that everything is as easy as possible. And so after trying to figure out the logistics of that, yeah, I didn't film that week. So it's been a while, guys, but oh my God, have I got a story. So week 2 turns around and this kid has an emergency. I say kid because he is a younger adult, younger than me. He has an emergency that requires him to be home on Tuesday. Not an emergency, he has a problem that he has to solve that requires him to be home on Tuesday. So we delivered a load Monday, and there was no reload until Wednesday, so we went home for Tuesday. Wednesday rolls around and we go load drywall down here. Surprise, surprise. He drives down here, he starts heading back at the first load check, the 50-mile check. He's on his phone, texting, talking on the phone. Something's off. After he puts his phone down, everything's good, and we start taking off, he pulls out his phone and starts texting while driving. Almost clips, well, almost. He was like 4 feet away. He could have hit some concrete barriers if I didn't say something while he was driving. I'm like, dude, you need to put the phone down. You're driving. You're working. Well, can I pull over to take care of this? I'm like, yes, please do. So he pulls over and I'm like, dude, go take a walk, make phone calls, figure out what you need to do to get all this cleared up. And he comes back, he's like, I gotta get off the truck. I gotta go home. It's an emergency. How much of an emergency it was, I don't know. In his eyes, it was an emergency, so it was an emergency. I'm like, dude, take all your stuff with you. I don't know if you're gonna get back on the truck with me because I have vacation coming up in a couple weeks. And if you're gonna be delayed getting back on the truck, that means that you're not gonna be able to finish your training before I take my vacation, which means that you're not gonna be with me for that. So he takes all of his stuff. I get a phone call. This was Wednesday. I went and delivered. After I dropped him off, I went up to our delivery. I parked overnight. I delivered Thursday morning, and I went home because my reload was in Medicine Lodge for Friday. So Friday rolls around. I told the kid, okay, meet me at the truck stop. You'll get on the truck, meet me at 8 a.m. He shows up at like 8:30, which, you know, I like to be on time. I like to always be on time. I like to be early. If you're not early, you're late. So we take off. I make him drive the entire, what was it, like 240 miles round trip, because this is Friday. The load doesn't deliver until Monday. We're going to load on Friday, go home, leave out Sunday night, and go deliver Monday morning. We'll leave Sunday night and go stay at our delivery. So Sunday, I tell him, meet me there at the truck stop, 6 p.m. Kid shows up, 6:30-ish. I told him, so, okay, backtrack, hold on, time out, reverse. Because I had only gotten one trip, I had told him that we're gonna be out for 2 weeks next, because I need to make more miles, because you make a set flat rate while you're training. I only make the miles that the truck moves. I don't get any salary being a trainer. I'm still only making money like I'm a truck driver, because I'm a truck driver. The kid comes, shows up, he's like, handing me the keys. I really can't be out 2 weeks. Okay. I hand him his boots that he had left on the truck. I said, have a nice day. I was already behind because I was waiting on this kid. I'm like, dude, there's plenty of other local jobs around town. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. But if you have to be home specific days at specific times, truck driving is probably not for you. Hold on, I gotta go take a picture. So, that was Sunday. Monday rolls around, I have to give a full account of everything that happened to the higher-ups about the training, and they're like, well, we're not sure if we're gonna let him come back. This was like strike 4 for the kid. He had done some stuff that he was told not to do, like going home when he was supposed to be waiting for his trainer and blah, blah, blah. He was told, okay, hop on a bus, get your butt back up to Kansas City, which is like a $25 bus ticket that he couldn't afford. So he didn't show up. So there was like 2 strikes. Family emergency was strike 3, emergency. And then strike 4 was, hey, I can't be a driver because I can't be gone for 2 weeks. It is what it is. So Monday, they decide they're not going to rehire him. Monday afternoon, I get a phone call from the training team that, hey, we have a experienced driver. He only needs a week or 2 to learn how to secure things and learn the company operations better. Can you take him? I'm like, yes, that's fine. I'm leaving for vacation in 2 weeks. I just had a student drop out off my truck that day officially, even though he never got it back on the day before. Yeah, I can take the guy. So they're like, cool, when are you going to get back up here? Where do you want to meet him? I'm like, okay, well, you're in luck. I'll be delivering in the same town on Tuesday, tomorrow. Oh, okay, so I get empty Tuesday morning. I meet up with this gentleman, really nice guy. His name was Samuel, and he was from Haiti. Really nice guy. Biggest problem was English was not his first language, so there was a communication barrier. He was fluent in English for the most part. You know, he could read, write, he could take tests, but verbally communicating, everything was, yep, sure, got it. Yes, no problem. Okay, well, when I ask you a question that is not a yes-no answer, and you give a yes-no answer, that's a problem. This guy, he could drive. He could drive straight down the road. You know, he could move over for vehicles. He was good at judging distances and avoiding possible interactions. Bad at negotiating complex maneuvers, like 2 left lanes turning. And he was in the left lane, then suddenly in the middle of the turn, turned to the right lane. That was one problem. Another problem, he had missed his turn. He had gotten on the wrong interstate, and so he did what we all do, you know, go to the next exit, you gotta turn around, come back. Well, this next exit, it wasn't just a simple turn left, get back on the interstate. You had to like turn wide around, go into a truck stop to turn around, blah, blah, blah. Well, instead, he wanted to just go an immediate U-turn back on the interstate. which, I mean, granted, in that situation, I might consider doing the same thing. The problem was the 12 to 18 inch curb that was there and mangled the trailer tire and rim so bad they had to cut it off with the torch. You know what? Mistakes happen. I've screwed up a rim before. Mistakes do happen. He was frazzled because he had missed the wrong turn. He's trying to learn a new tablet GPS system. It happens. Well, the next day, he was no longer with the company because although he did make the big boom boom mistake with the tire, apparently his bigger mistake was lying on his application. What he lied about? I don't know, but not everything he put down was truthful. So he was no longer with the company. That was, I lost 2 students in the course of a week, which was nothing of my doing per se. So now I go on vacation next week, and I really feel bad for not making content. But between being sick and trying to figure out the logistics of making vlogs with students, it's hard. So here we are with drywall and Medicine Lodge, going to Kansas City. So let's get out of here, because I got places to go and people to see, things to do, and money to make, and a truck to wash, because this thing is absolutely filthy. So let's go get the truck washed, and I will see you in Emporia when we get the truck washed. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Streaking Beacon. There's cloud cover and wind, so there's only 1 truck ahead of us in line, which is nice, because ordinarily when I get here, there's like 7. It's 4:30 p.m. So generally, when I show up here during the daytime, it's just packed. Kind of helps that today is Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. The hell. Yeah, we're gonna get the truck washed, and then we're going to biggie on up to our delivery. We've got about 115 miles, 120 miles to go. So if this doesn't take too long, we should get up there by like 7. But it is hot. It is H-double-O hooty hotty. It's like 93 out there. The company keeps track of our idle time because, they don't want us idling all the time. My truck does not have any way of cooling other than the truck's air conditioning. There's no APU, there's no Kim's unit, I don't own a fan, nothing. So my idle time has been a little high. Like last week was like 400 minutes because it has been swelteringly hot. It's like right now it's 93 with cloud cover. The good times, good life. Hopefully it'll cool down when we park tonight, but I doubt it. Here we lay. Hurry up and wait. There's a truck in the bay, one ahead of us. Oh, looks like they're pulling the truck ahead of us in. So there's just the 1 truck ahead of us. Maybe the one in the bay is getting ready to leave. Maybe I'll be able to pee soon. Hopefully this truck is not getting a washout, but he is Canadian. So I don't know. Actually, it has nothing to do with being Canadian. I don't know if he's a reefer or a dry van. Most of the time reefers have to get washed out in between loads. Not so much for dry vans. Anyway, this is our life. I'll check back in with you later. Okay, we're clean. Well, the truck is. But that is not the end of our day. I saw it in a trucking vlog thing, and I thought it was complete BS. But now there's signs up in Blue Beacon that you are not allowed to record. No videos or recordings inside of Blue Beacon. And go, okay. So I didn't film anything. Y'all didn't see nothing. Just want to leave. Can we leave? TMC. TMC. TMC is blocking our way. He has to turn left. I'm kind of blocking all the fuel islands trying to leave here. TMC, the amount of time it took you to turn left, you could have turned right and went around the roundabout. Just saying. No! Dumbass, I'm not sitting here in the middle of the parking lot blocking everything for my health. Someone tried to go around me because they're dumb. Maybe I should just make them wait. Now there's another TMC trying to pull in here. On your mark, get set, stop. Come to a complete stop. Nope, no one coming. I'm out. I'm out. Freedom. Okay, we're off to Kansas City. I'll see you when we get there. Well, we are done. Oh my God. We are done for the day. I'm tired. Wasn't even a long day. It was like 400 miles. That's it. 400 miles. It was not a full long day, but I am tired. Oh my God. Well, this is where we're parking. I'll see you in the morning. And we'll figure out all the cool stuff then. Aight. Good morning! It's a little wet out there. Some of the other drivers from the company were here when I got here, and another one showed up after I left, or after I went to bed, and they bullied me into untarping. When I checked the weather last night, it said it was supposed to start raining at 4 a.m. So I didn't do anything to my load. And then I get up this morning and it's barely cloudy, dry, and looking over towards the southwest, there was nothing. It was clear. So I allowed them to bully me into untarping. We got everything untarped, unsecured, all 3 trucks ready to go. Left the plastic on. Always leave the plastic on. And the skies opened up and torrential, soaked everything. Well, my load is fine. It's still under plastic. We all left our plastic on. So the load did not get wet. Looking at the thing now, when I got up this morning, it said chance of rain at 11 a.m. I look at it now and it says rain from 7 to 8 to 9, no rain 11 to 12, and then torrential downpour the rest of the day. I wish the weather would make up its mind, because this storm that wasn't supposed to be here until 11 suddenly rolled in faster than snot. It moved up 3 hours in 1 hour. So good morning to me. I want a shower. That's not the shower I was looking for. There's one truck in there being unloaded right now, one truck ahead of us, and then we'll be up. So we should be empty by like 8:30 within an hour, since they're already pulling us in. Usually they don't even look at the trucks until 8 a.m. They don't even look in our direction. They just, until 8 a.m. Sometimes 8:30, because, you know, they're busy. They're loading up their trucks, so their trucks can go make their deliveries and get out of the building and out of the way so that our trucks can get in there and get unloaded, which I get. I understand. Anyway, that's how my morning's going. Oh, another thing. So, right here, I have a little edge right here. My head of my bed is over here. I have a little edge right here. Every night when I go to bed, take my glasses off, fold them up, and set them on that ledge. That's where they live. I woke up this morning and they weren't there. They weren't on the floor. They weren't in my garbage can. I stripped my truck. I stripped my bed. I looked in my pillowcases. I looked on the floor. I checked the garbage can. I looked underneath the cabinets. I tore everything apart, put it all back, tore it apart again, put it all back. I finally tore everything off, picked up the entire mattress, and there they were, tangled up in the anti-accident netting that you're supposed to use if you're laying in the sleeper while the truck is in motion. That's at the foot of my bed, between the bed and the wall, between the mattress and the wall. I have no idea how it got there. Like, did I think that my glasses were like a deadly snake that was going to kill me in the middle of the night? Or did I think it was like the new Justin Bieber CD and yeet it? I don't know. Oh, it's raining again. Was it just a thinly veiled threat of rain? So we're going to play more hurry up and wait. We're getting empty earlier than I expected. I didn't expect to get empty until like 10, with there being 2 trucks ahead of me. So it is what it is. This is our life. We love it. It's a great time. So I'll see you when it's our turn. Okay, it's our turn. Okay, we are empty, but our tarps have like, each tarp has like a 3 or 6 inch hole in them. So we're gonna go on over to our company yard and go swap them out before we get our next load. Really? Ah! My garbage! It's broken! Guacamole. He's got guacamole on my, I hope that's guacamole. It's guacamole. Okay, we're gonna swap out our tarps for good ones, known good tarps. Even though we're probably only gonna have those known good tarps for a couple hours before we gotta swap them with something else, we're at least gonna go get the damaged tarps in for repairs. Anyway, we're gonna get that done and then we're gonna call it a day. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, you'll get notified. And if you think I am a nasty, nasty girl, leave a comment down below. And I will see you all on the next load.